Hello, my name is Ruta and we are on a journey of making 100 of awesome hair days with trying a new hairstyle every single day. And it is not only journey in knowing my hair, meeting the challenging myself, but also a journey into self-discovery, into learning how to share, learning how to commit and continue with the goal. And today we're kind of stepping back in time. We are on a day 74, but because I washed my hair clean yesterday, we're gonna be doing Glamour Waves. So for that I needed to have my hair washed. That's why yesterday we swapped the days. So for this we need make sure that the hair is completely dry, and then we will be starting at the nape of the neck, and we'll be sectioning hair directly below the ear from one side to the other, and then hold the curling iron horizontally to the head, clamp down at the root area, and slowly ease the hair through the hair tongue. So basically it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like we roll and we hold it, but we're gonna take the hair, we kind of like swish it through the hair curling hair tongue. So, and also, so I have brush, I have comb, we also need some of these, like it's called duck bill clips, but anything that kind of like holds your hair straight like this. So, and firm hold hairspray. I'm not going to be using hairspray today. I think I tortured my hair a lot with the hairspray, so now I'm just going to be hairspray free for at least a couple of days, and then use hairspray for a couple of days max, because I can feel that my hair is actually becoming drier. Over the last 100 days with these amazing hairstyles, I really needed to use hair spray quite a few times. So, and that I think what caused drying up. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just basically taking huge section of my hair. I don't really care about having straight parting or anything like that, because we're gonna be sectioning hair anyway. I just want to kind of make a little bit more space and put some hair out of the way so that I can work with the remaining hair. So we'll see how that works. So we take 2.5 to 5 centimeter width hair sections, and we're gonna do it one by one. I think it shows in the picture to kind of do it from the back, starting at the nape of the neck, but I think I'm just gonna start from here and work all my way around. So like that I can actually see how it's working, and then if it's not working, if I need to change anything. So once again, the instruction is hold the curling iron horizontally to the head, clamp down at the root area, and slowly ease the hair through the hair tongue. So I guess hair tongue is this bit here. So nape of the neck, so that means where the roots are. And I guess like we kind of need to do a bit of twisty motion as we work with this. So taking my hair through the hair iron, and now slowly easing them through. It doesn't really go very easy for me. I'm not sure, maybe I should maybe hold it kind of like halfway. I'm a bit afraid that I'm gonna burn my hair, and I'm gonna kind of cut my hair. Verdict, maybe I have misread through the technique, but let me just kind of do it another way. So let's just do it like this. What if I, instead of kind of doing in a way that I kind of ease all the way through the hair, I'm just gonna wrap it, because basically the point is to get the curls that are kind of like a similar size and then put them in a roll shape. So once you curl it, then put it in a roll and then just clip it with the duckbill clips in a place. So I see if that works for me better like that. Because when I went with the curling iron all through the length, it worked for me like a hair straightener. I don't know, maybe my hair curling iron is a bit old model. It's actually good. I mean, it's very simple, classic, basic curling iron. And I actually don't see much curl. This is the problem with the super straight hair. You just don't get much curl. Maybe my hair just doesn't want to be curled today. That can happen. So now I'm trying the same thing, but from the bottom up. And I'm just gonna hold it like this for a few minutes. Well, maybe for less than a minute. How is my mood today? While I'm at it. Oh my god, yesterday I was really in a good mood, and today I could blame lack of rest perhaps. I needed to wake up really early. And I felt like my mind was very cloudy. I had to prepare for a lesson, and then I had a language lesson, and after that I was like, oh my god, I've been doing something for a few hours, so it felt like I've been up for a long time. And then yeah, I actually felt a bit triggered and emotional about, you know, I am very kind of like for keeping my word as much as I can. And I think what happened with me in my experience with some of the things that I wanted to do, I think I expected people to show up the way they said they will, and they didn't. And because of that, I felt disappointed, basically. And I think I was actually suppressing that in me. And today, in a tarot reading session, this tarot reader is actually very good. And I asked the question, and she was like, oh, I can see that you actually, you have some, you know, disappointment and something with people. And I was like, oh, I was trying to hide that from myself, but I couldn't, so that came out. Okay, so look, that's what happened. I curled the curl in kind of like a roll shape, and when I tried to put it all the way up, it just fallen down. I think for me, I will only succeed to do the ends, so I'm just gonna do the ends actually. So yeah, so actually today for me is very emotional day. Luckily, I didn't really needed to suppress any of that. My partner and my brother both were like, okay, what's up? We wanted to watch Star Wars, and then I just was feeling so emotionally kind of like probably overwhelmed, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I can hold this back anymore, and I didn't need to. So that was actually very good thing, but you know, but I can feel my general sensitivity is really high right now, so I feel a bit raw in that sense. Therefore, I'm only doing this hair pretty late in the day. All right, So you see actually end result of me curling many of my hair, and then I was putting them with these duckbill clips, and some of them kind of was coming up loose. I think the problem was the not so hot iron probably. And now I'm basically unclipping it, because the next step is to brush lightly through it. And after that we will need to put basically again these duckbill clips back in place. Today I have something, there must be some mercury things going on. I have a problem with finding words to express what I want to say. Every single time I need to brush through my curls, my heart breaks. I'm like, no, I just curled it. But anyways, to follow the instructions, lightly go through the hair with the comb. So I think basically what we're doing, we creating half wavy type of look. And the main thing here, I think, is to do this. This, and then brush it through, and then put it here, another one. So where the curls bend, we basically putting the duck bill clips. I need to read the word every single time. And today when I was doing my Thai lesson, I was like, I just heard this word, and because usually when I just learn a new word, if I repeat it immediately, I can remember it much better. But if I don't repeat it, then I can't remember it so well. And I had problem remembering just straight after, you know, like, okay, this is the new word, and after that I was like, what was the new word? Okay, or what was that word where I was doing for my homework, where I was using for my homework. Okay, so what I did, I just clipped a couple of clips in here, and then few clips in here, and I'll be back to you once this is set after a few minutes. So now there was officially few minutes since I done this, and I'm just gonna basically unclip these props from my hair. And the last step, if you want this to stay the way it is for a long time, the day, the evening, you should spray it. So it's supposed to be kind of like a bendy S letter. I don't know if that actually, for me it became the S, kind of like became a little bit crooked here. I think if we do the same from the nape of the head all around, probably even with a bit of larger curling tongue, curling iron, probably it would be more S lettery, which is what we want. So these are my Glamour Waves, and I'm feeling pretty. At the same time, I'm feeling a bit run down, let's say, emotionally. I feel like I expended lots of my energy today, emotional energy. So I have a webinar coming up, but you know, when you speak about something which is really interesting for you and you're passionate about, I think even if you don't have energy, you can do that. So this is coming up soon, and this hairstyle will probably last throughout that. So I think the reason why I have all of this prepared and not sprayed with a hairspray is good enough reason for me to stay like this without hairspray, because I need it like that until I go to sleep, which is in a few hours anyways. And I'm not planning of doing any heavy exercises today, so the bendy curl S shape should stay. So I say my mood is probably 6 out of 10. I have a bit of like my mood coming up and coming down, coming up, coming down. Yesterday absolutely fine, day before that not so much. Today again a bit like flat. So yeah, I think there is some kind of fluctuations going on, which is normal part of life. They say it cannot always be just good. It has to go down, then it goes up, then it goes down. Every single time it goes down, you learn something, you know something new about yourself, you understand something about the situation or yourself or people or the world or the life. And the next time when you go up, you're coming up with the better knowledge, with a higher wisdom, with more experience and greater version of yourself. Even though I believe we were born great, we are great, and we will always be great. It's just that I think some people don't really get their lifetime to reveal it, you know, how great they are. So I wish you today to find your greatness, like at the very core of your soul, of your being. Understand that whatever you came here to do, you are special, and there is something that only you can do, that nobody else can do. And I know that it's sometimes really hard to find that thing, and then sometimes even if you're doing the thing that you really love, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be outside of the circle and with the exemption to experience hurdles, pain, disappointments, and things like that. You will also have a negative side of experience. I was reading one good book. It was a channeling book, channeled by Master Jed Duty or something like that. It was about soul and slavery, very kind of interesting topic on collective consciousness and why we come here. And I really laughed at one of the paragraph. They say, okay, well, you know, at the higher level you must understand that your soul didn't come here just to run in the fields full of flowers and laze around without ever having to experience pain or anything difficult. You are here to actually experience both sides of the contrast. So here we go. Thank you for watching. I wish you to have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.